So we're going to talk now about what is the difference between a customer and a client. A customer is an unrepresented buyer who receives only statutory duties, and it's a very, very limited role, the role of an agent interacting with a customer. And here's one of the ways to differentiate. Agents cannot provide advice or counsel to customers if it breaches the fiduciary responsibility to the seller. Let's say, for example, you have a listing. Buyer comes to you directly, and the buyer says, well, I want to write an offer for $350,000. And you provide them, and they say, but I would like some information about what I should be paying for this home. You can provide them with comparable sales in the area, and those sales may indicate a value of $300,000 on the home. What you can't tell them is, here's all these comparables, and based on that, I believe the house is worth significantly less than what the seller is asking. At that point in time, you've breached your fiduciary responsibility to the sellers. And the buyer may very well want to pay $350,000. Maybe their mom lives down the street. Maybe they don't care. They just came in from California and they got a lot of money and they just want this house no matter what. So you can't get on the other side of the transaction with inappropriate disclosures with customers. If you're a listing agent, you've got a buyer, our recommended practice is if you have a buyer, that you stay on that side of the transaction. You do not engage in dual agency, and you remain a sub-agent of the seller, and you simply provide the buyer with requested information. And a customer should not reveal any confidential information to you. So be sure to explain to the purchaser. I used to laugh and say, you know, I got to share with you something that I am working for the seller. I guess you knew that because you saw my name on the sign out in front. But please understand that because I'm working for them, you shouldn't share any confidential information with me that you might be uncomfortable having the seller know. You can present it in a lighthearted manner, but you have to have that conversation with them so that they understand your role in the transaction.